Welcome back to some more niche Nancy nerding out with a huge Nancy Drew fan, me, Jetpack. I'm half of this channel and all about Nancy Drew. Now, where's my tinfoil hat? Now, how do I do this? Nancy is in a coma. Okay, let's talk about it. But I want to warn you that I'm going to be discussing some dark and violent topics in this video. I love you, but if you don't think you can handle topics of death, comas, violence, general dark themes, please leave. Okay, warning out of the way, Nancy's always doing exciting things, and a lot of them seem impossible for one person to experience. She's been tied up, knocked out, she stumbled upon centuries-old mysteries that somehow haven't been discovered until she shows up. How is she always the one who uncovers things? How is she always at the right place at the right time? She's in a coma. So my thought is, she was put in a coma at the end of Secrets and Kill, the first mystery in the series. As a little refresher, Mitch Dillon, the violent criminal who killed Jake Rogers, is being confronted by Connie, Daryl, and Nancy's kind of hiding in the bushes or whatever she's doing. Mitch pulls a gun, shoots Daryl in the arm, and Connie judo kicks the gun out of Mitch's hand and it flies towards Nancy. That all doesn't seem too crazy. I mean, crazy as in, like, why is a teenager doing this crazy? Sure, but not too crazy in the idea that it's impossible. Finally, Nancy grabs the gun and holds Mitch at gunpoint until the police arrive. But I don't think that's really how it happened. What if Mitch called Nancy's bluff? He charges at her and he hurts Nancy enough that she is hospitalized and put into a coma. Now, what if all the mysteries after this is just Nancy's mind creating these scenarios to help her feel like she didn't fail? Because listen, why would Nancy, after solving one case, be pulled by Maddie Jensen to investigate death threats? And then why is Nancy asked to investigate incidents at a Victorian mansion? She doesn't have experience investigating this kind of stuff. Then in Wisconsin, on a vacation, she just stumbles upon this mystery and finds a centuries-old journal that Professor Hotchkiss has dedicated her entire career to finding. Then in the next mystery, her friend gets kidnapped.
She solves another centuries-old mystery, busts a smuggling ring, and then the next mystery, she finds a bunch of gold bullion, jewels stashed in a theme park, another smuggling ring, another century-old treasure, and another one. And time travel.
You get where I'm going. So you see, at the end of Secrets Can Kill, there's a serious life or death confrontation with a dangerous criminal. We get judo, we get violence. Nancy miraculously gets a gun, but honestly, it's one of the more realistic games. Besides the police force trusting a teenage detective to investigate a murder. But I mean, there's no centuries-year-old treasure or mystery to solve here. There's a crime, it's being perpetrated by a dangerous criminal. Pretty straightforward. So what proof do I have other than mysteries are far-fetched and Nancy probably should have died by the amounts of time she's been concussed? Second chances in the game. She gets eaten by a plant, she gets food poisoning, self-inflicted or otherwise, angering the wrong chicken. I could go on forever, but whatever Nancy does, she gets a fresh start. It's not normal. Another point is Nancy never gets paid for her work. She's this renowned detective, supposedly, and we never see a cent of it, and she never has any money on her trips. There is the time that Nancy gets a vacation paid for to the Ryokan, and she gets a lifetime supply of Cocoa Kringle bars, but never money. And Nancy not having cash for anything, she goes to the UK to visit a sick friend of a friend and has $0. Nancy went to visit Sally McDonald and brought zero cash with her. I guess she just expected Sally to pay for everything? Not a very good guess. Or she's in a coma. Half the time, Nancy also doesn't have any luggage or it's lost. Even when she does have her luggage, she never changes clothes. So she hops right into bed wearing her mom jeans and horse t-shirt. And finally, probably the darkest part of my whole conspiracy theory surrounds Hotchkiss forgetting Nancy's name. It seems pretty innocent, it's a funny joke. But in my mind, Hotchkiss symbolizes Nancy's subconscious fighting to remember who she really is. She's losing herself while she's in this coma, and constantly having to remind herself it's Nancy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unhinged Nancy content. I think about these games probably a lot more than I should, and I play them just as often on our Twitch channel, so check us out there. We're on the other social medias too, so find us there. But do I really think Nancy's in a coma? I come in peace.